Junior Rallycross action here in the 2024 British Rallycross 5 Nations Trophy. They're in the Swifts. We're at Mondello Park for round 3, and we have got the 2 race winners so far on the outside of our front row, McCaplin and indeed Ratton, but they've been separated by Caden Harris, who gets a great start, gets the whole shot as we head down towards turn number 1. And we'll have the lead of this race. Brilliant stuff from all of our front runners. Although Ratton, he just gets a tank slapper there. It's going to filter down into what looks like 4th position. Although Bartlett, who is in that blue number 444, gets across to defend from Teddy McPherson. McPherson is going to go through the Joker, and wow, that opens up the door for Tig Ratton. All sorts of action here on lap number 1, but the one driver who's not worried about any of that, it is Caden Harris. He does have the lead heading down towards that final corner, and in behind him it is winner from race number 1, McCaplin, who is in that 2nd position, and then winner from round 2 is Tig Ratton in 3rd spot. We've then of course got the number 444 of Benjamin Bartlett, and then a little bit further back we've got David McAdams, who's in that grey and blue livery. Through turn number 1 they come then for lap number 2, and it's still Harris that holds on to a very slender lead, but actually a bit of room to work with, because 2 and 3, they are battling. Ratton sends one up the inside, forces McCaplin to run wide, and that gives again Harris a bit of room to manoeuvre now, and that also forces Ratton to come through the Joker here on lap number 2. Heading towards the exit of the 2nd to last corner, down the Ford straight they come, down towards Dunlop. And while you can see in the background, McCaplin was using every inch of the road, and maybe just a little bit more, as we see there, the number 22 of David McAdams trying to move up the order, trying to catch up to that front 3, and then Ratton, who has already taken the Joker, sees a slower car in front of him and thinking, I need to get past you as quickly as possible, otherwise I'm going to lose a bit more time, and ultimately the chances of winning this race might be over. Very, very wet there through turn number 1. You've got David McAdams also trying to follow Tig Ratton through. Ratton down towards 2, sends one up the inside of David McAdams and gets it done. So now clear track for Ratton to work with, as McAdams does indeed come through the Joker. Coming through the chicanes, got to be very, very careful through there. You can lose so much time. And now we go a bit further back then to Bartlett under some severe pressure from McAdams. Down towards that final corner we go, and we see the change for the lead. So through the final corner it's happened. McCaplin, looking to go 2 wins out of 3 so far, is ahead now of Caden Harris. So Caden Harris did hold on for 2 laps, but unfortunately just not able to hold on long enough. Does any of our front 2 decide to come through the Joker this time round? No, they do not. So they've both decided we're going fast enough right now, we're not losing out to Tig, so we should, in theory, be golden for a P1 and a P2. But McCaplin knows how to get the job done. It's all about now just keeping it on the straight and narrow and making sure that you do indeed take this win. Across the start-finish line once again for our 2 race contenders. It is indeed McCaplin in 1st, Caden Harris in 2nd, through turn number 1, sweeping their way through turn number 1. Tidy, beautifully tidy through there as we come down towards turn number 2. Does any one of our front 2 decide to blink this time around? It'll be interesting to see exactly how much time Ratton has gained. And there we go. It is indeed Caden Harris that does decide to come through, meaning that McCaplin will have to do it on the final tour of this Mondello Park circuit. Through Castrol, they come down the Ford straight, down towards Dunlop. How close is P2? Well, look how close it is. Caden Harris there is going to lose out though. Tig Ratton moves up into 2nd position as we come down towards that final corner. And now all of a sudden Benjamin Bartlett is battling for that final podium spot. So we're on the final lap. We know that McCaplin has to take the Joker, so the merge is going to be vital between him and Tig Ratton. So we're about to see him come through turn number 1. So there is Ratton, of course. McCaplin's a little bit further up. Big mistake there from Harris. And I'm wondering now if Benjamin Bartlett might have been able to overtake him. He does. Bartlett does move into a top 3 as we come through turn number 2. McCaplin is taking the Joker. What about the merge though? Does Tig Ratton manage to get himself up into the lead? Benjamin Bartlett is on that podium position. And well, no, it's not. It's McCaplin. So McCaplin does hold on to that lead down towards that final corner. And it will be our first driver in the season to take 2 wins in the championship. Congratulations to McCaplin. He will take the checker flag. He will take the victory. Ratton finishes in second, but unfortunately has been disqualified for ineligible brake pads. So that means that it will be a P2 for Bartlett, and it will be Caden Harris who finishes in third position. So big misfortune there for Ratton, but yeah, disqualification at the end of this race. As we get an onboard now of Phoebe Cake coming towards that final corner in our junior category. Definitely the best looking car on the grid. And across the line for Phoebe Cake. But there's your race winner then. It's all about Tyler McCaplin.